Now on Coast TV News.
Seeking rain remedy, the early stages of our Rehoboth Beach plan to deal with storm water management.
It's a breezy and cold start to our Friday, feeling like 20s and 30s with the wind out the door. A windy end to the week, then a calmer and still chilly weekend with some sunshine. I'll have all the details coming up.
Power play while advocating for green energy policies that have played a role in higher energy bills. Delaware Governor Matt Meyer is making demands to one of the region's largest utilities.
Charity challenge halfway through the Do More 24 event. We look at the benefits to nonprofit organizations in our area.
This is Coast TV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
And good morning. I'm Elisa Weber. It is Friday, March 7th, 2025.
It is Friday, Elisa.
It is Friday.
I hope you're gearing up for a big weekend.
I'm actually going home to celebrate my dad's birthday, so yes, it will be a good weekend.
You'll have to tell.
His birthday is on Monday,
Happy
but
birthday.
you know, when you have a Monday birthday, you celebrate the weekend before.
Well, from one fellow Cavalier fan to another, tell him happy birthday.
I will. I absolutely will. Well, Bob, hopefully this weekend, I know the wind has really been giving us a hard time here, so maybe it'll give us a break next week.
It will give us a break this weekend, and happy birthday to Elisa's dad. Yeah, we are looking at calmer weather for the weekend. Out the door on this Friday morning, it is chilly. 35 in Georgetown, 35 in Rehoboth, the same for Salisbury, 38 in Ocean City, and those winds are breezy. They're gusting up to 22 in Redden, 16 in Ocean City, and 23 at Indian River Inlet. They'll continue to increase throughout the morning. It feels like 20s and low 30s out the door, so yeah, you're going to want to layer up for sure. It is brisk out there. We're seeing mostly clear skies, just some mid to high level clouds floating in. Otherwise, we continue in this persistent windy northwesterly flow as we go through the day. Futurecast this morning, we've got some clouds out there, mid to high level clouds, and temperatures rising through the 30s into the upper 40s by noon. Inland areas, mid 40s at the coast. By mid-afternoon, 51 in Millsboro, Delmarva 52, but with that wind feeling colder, 47 Dewey Beach, 48 in Fenwick Island, and headed out this evening. Make sure you bundle up. If you're washing the car today, tomorrow, or Sunday, I think we're in good shape. Just have to deal with the wind today. Otherwise, go ahead and add the wax. Yes is the word the next 3 days.
Thank you, Bob. Our top story, Rehoboth Beach taking a big step towards better stormwater management. The city is working with the engineering firm AECOM to develop a stormwater utility implementation plan. This plan is expected to outline funding needs, a fee structure, and possibly eliminating the cost for property owners. We went to Rehoboth Beach to better understand what people there think about this. And here is what one man told us.
I would be up for the fee because, as long as they're not throwing the stormwater into the ocean because of, the way the streets look sometimes.
Now, this is in the early stages. We're waiting to hear back about the next steps and when they will occur.
The SpaceX Starship exploded after liftoff in Texas on Thursday, causing flights to be grounded at multiple airports in Florida. The detonation sent chunks of debris raining down over the sea, creating an artificial meteor shower for people in the Bahamas and Florida's Space Coast. Earlier this week, we told you how a student at Frederick Douglass Elementary in Seaford brought an unloaded gun to school. Well, now the Seaford School District leaders are considering metal detectors. The superintendent says she doesn't want to install weapon detection equipment in an elementary school, but it's now on the table. The district already placed constables in all elementary schools last year.
There's a new focus on suicide prevention in Delaware. A new bill would create the Office of Suicide Prevention to raise awareness and obtain money. Supporters say it is a much-needed step as suicide rates continue to rise across the U.S., and Delaware is the only state without an Office of Suicide Prevention. If this passes, the office would be part of the state's Division of Substance Abuse and Mental Health, and for now, the bill is in committee.
If you want to run for your local school board in Delaware, today is the deadline to file. Locals have until 4:30 p.m. In Kent County, seats are available in Smyrna, Cesar Rodney, Capitol, Lake Forest, and Milford school districts. And in Sussex County, seats are available in the Cape Henlopen, Delmar, Indian River, Laurel, Seaford, and Woodbridge school districts.
Now, happening now, we are almost 12 hours into Do More 24. That is a 24-hour fundraising campaign for Delaware nonprofits. And right now, you're looking at a live stream led by Spur Impact, a leadership development nonprofit. Its executive director says donations today are matched by larger organizations, and in their case, goes straight to helping young people in Delaware.
Well, our nonprofit is sort of in the business of helping develop the future leaders of the state, the future leaders of nonprofits, the future volunteers that are volunteering for these nonprofits and other community organizations up and down the state. So we do a lot of leadership and professional development training. We work with a lot of nonprofits on sort of their own fundraising strategies and development.
And Do More 24 runs until 6 p.m. We do have a link of this right now on CoastTV.com.
This just in, if you pay your Milford City bills online, that system is temporarily shutting down this afternoon at 4 o'clock. This will last until Monday morning, and Milford officials are saying this is for software maintenance.
In Delaware, the latest in the issue over high energy bills. Governor Matt Meyer demanding Delmarva Power give customers an immediate reduction in rates. He's also pushing 3 bills in the Senate that supporters say will increase transparency about decisions. It will also prevent utilities from using customer bill payments to do things like lobbying and making political contributions. For its part, Delmarva Power paid almost $13 million into the state's renewable energy portfolio last year. 3% of a customer's bill deals with renewable energy compliance. So whatever's to blame, it's been a frustrating winter for customers we talked to.
I don't know what they can do. I mean, it costs a certain amount to produce it, and like maybe even if the company is making a lot of money, I mean,
on Thursday, Delaware Senator,
I think you need free enterprise too.
All right, on Thursday, Delaware Senate Republicans introduced a bill that removes the state from the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative. They claim the cost from the initiative's requirements force utility companies to pass those on to energy customers.
New this morning, there is a move to change the date of the primary elections in Delaware. According to House Bill 65, the 4th Tuesday in April would be the new date. And this is the date of the presidential primary in those election years. And the dates for filing for candidacy would also be moved if this bill passes. Right now, lawmakers await a hearing for further action.
Now taking a live look at our nation's capital just 2 days after the Trump tariffs went into effect against some of the nation's top trading partners, the president changed course. He's holding off taxing some imports from Mexico and Canada for now. And after weeks of widespread firings at federal agencies, the president telling his cabinet secretaries they're in charge of who stays and who goes.
NBC's Alice Barr shows us what may have led to Trump taking those tariffs back.
President Trump walking back his 25% tariffs on more imports from Canada and Mexico for 1 month, just 2 days after putting the levies in place, adamant the reversal was not prompted by concerns over higher prices for U.S. consumers and stock market drops.
I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening here.
The temporary reprieve on everything from avocados to auto parts targets goods covered by the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement negotiated in the first Trump term. But about 60% of Canadian imports and half of those from Mexico are still subject to the 25% tariffs. And all bets are off 1 month from now when President Trump wants reciprocal tariffs on virtually every U.S. trading partner to begin.
We just weren't treated right. We were ripped off.
American businesses in limbo.
30 more days to worry about it.
As a February jobs report due out today offers the first full month of employment data under the new Trump presidency. That while President Trump is now proposing a more measured approach toward federal workforce firings.
I want the cabinet members to keep good people. I don't want to see a big cut where a lot of good people are cut.
The president posting praise for the Department of Government Efficiency while noting it's now up to cabinet secretaries to be very precise as to who will remain and who will go, using a scalpel instead of a hatchet.
If they can cut, it's better. And if they don't cut, then Elon will do the cutting.
Uncertainty from the workforce to the markets as President Trump presses ahead. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
The House has voted to censure Representative Al Green from disrupting President Trump's Tuesday address to Congress. The Republican-controlled body voted 224 to 198, with 10 Democrats joining all Republicans in voting in favor of the censure resolution. Green voted present, and as Speaker Mike Johnson read the censure, Green was joined by members of the Congressional Black Caucus singing "We Shall Overcome." And we're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, pond problems, the options being considered in Lewis to stop erosion damage.
And Save Yourself from Scams will tell you how you can learn to do just that from Delaware State Police today.
Millsboro tree mayhem. We have more impact from Wednesday's weather. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Are you tired of rust stains, funny smells, and floaties? Are you concerned about contaminants in your water? City or well, call Shore Water Refining. We'll perform a comprehensive water analysis and offer a cost-effective solution in less than 48 hours. From whole house systems with water softeners designed for Delmarva to reverse osmosis bottled quality water right at your sink. Shore Water Refining, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Call or visit us online at shorewaterde.com today.
In 1925, Avery W. Hall had a vision to protect what matters most and uplift the community he loved. Today, that vision thrives. From humble beginnings to over 100 dedicated professionals, 5 locations, and countless lives touched, Avery Hall is built on reliability, service, and compassion. Over the last century, we've protected dreams, strengthened communities, and stood by our promise to treat every person with care every time. Here's to the next 100 years together. Avery Hall, insurance solutions for today's world.
Accidents happen when you least expect them. Big or small, when accidents strike, things can get a little complicated. This is where the Law Office of Trapp Nickel steps in. Our experienced team fights for your rights, turning tough situations into significant compensation. If you've suffered an injury, claim the justice you're entitled to. The Law Office of Trapp Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Find your style at H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke. Refresh your home with our huge in-stock selection. Ask about our prompt delivery and up to 12-month interest-free financing. Try out our full range of Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress brand. Relax in our Lazy Boy Motion Furniture Gallery. Browse our full line of appliances like Speed Queen. And trust our professional and experienced service and installation team. Make your home a reflection of you at H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke.
6:13 on this breezy, chilly Friday morning. Gorgeous sunrise in Cambridge on the FH4 camera. Boy, that is postcard perfect. 36 degrees right now. We've got mid-30s across the board from Salisbury to Rehoboth over to Seaford right now. You factor in these gusty winds up to about 20 miles per hour in some cases, and it feels like 20s and 30s out the door. So make sure you bundle up. Another windy day on the way as we're looking at mostly clear skies, just a few clouds floating through. Otherwise, we're looking at a good-looking Friday. You just have to bundle up out there. If you're headed to Java the Hutt, the coffee shop, love that name. Extra large coffee, I always pick XL. But today it's breezy, it's cold, so definitely go big or go home. 53, windy and chilly. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by Brockstead Mandalis Federico.
Thank you, Bob. And we had all those power situations on Wednesday due to high winds, and we were learning the cause of one of the outages in the Millsboro area. This tree crashed into some power lines, and this was on Route 24 near William Street Road, according to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company. Delmarva Power was also on the scene assisting to restore power. No injuries are being reported from this.
New overnight, Millsboro is indicating it has a need to increase its police department. The town is accepting applications for the 2025 Fall Police Academy class. Physical and written tests will be held on Tuesday, March 6th at 9 a.m. and again that same time on April 16th. An application must be submitted prior to the test. The department says the salary is over $59,000, plus there is a $5,000 sign-on bonus.
New this morning, Delta is asking for ideas for its capital transportation program. The agency says it is looking for anything from road repairs, improvements, or even initiatives. DelDOT says ideas need to be in by March 24th.
Yeah, this just in. DelDOT says drawbridge on Front Street connecting Seaford and Blades, that one which runs over the Nanticoke River, will be closed for 10 weeks for repainting. DelDOT says that closure will be sometime between October 1st and April 30th.
President Trump is considering extending the deadline for TikTok to be sold. The president said he would probably extend the timeline if a deal isn't reached by the initial deadline. In January, the president signed an executive order giving TikTok's Chinese parent company 75 days to find a new owner. He didn't say how long the extension would last, but he added that China will also play a role in this decision.
7-Eleven is splitting into two companies to avoid a takeover, according to an announcement from the Japan-based owner. Its North American convenience stores they will become a separate identity. The move aims to head off a $47 billion takeover bid by a Canadian firm. Company said its U.S. stores will be better off with more independence.
Mega Millions tickets will more than double in cost next month. The lottery says the new price will be $5 per pay. This is the second time ever the Mega Millions has upped the price, with the first in 2017. The lottery says it's overhauling the game, including by improving jackpot odds. It says it expects more billion-dollar wins in the future. And still ahead, save yourself from scams. We'll tell you when you can hear from the Delaware State Police on this topic, as scams seem to increase across Delmarva.
We have sunrise in about 8 minutes, and boy, it's beautiful to the eastern sky in Laurel, 36 degrees, but bundle up, a windy and chilly end to the week, and then a calmer weekend with some sunshine, and then a much bigger warm-up into next week. No big storms on the horizon. I'll have your forecast in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis, with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Why just dream of paradise when you can live in one? With a new in-ground pool from Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, you can turn your backyard into a personal oasis. We design and custom build every pool to fit your vision, whether it's vinyl, fiberglass, or concrete. From residential retreats to commercial wonders, we do it all. And with a transferable warranty, you can dive in with confidence. So why not make a splash and upgrade your backyard with Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford?
Over 50 years ago, JD Asphalt was built on strong family values and a commitment to quality. For 3 generations, we've stayed true to those principles, delivering friendly service and fast premium results that's built to last. Growing up, my dad showed me what it takes to be the best. And now I'm passing the same knowledge on to my kids, ensuring our commitment to quality lives on. JD Asphalt, quality paving, family owned and trusted for over 50 years.
Attention experienced electricians. Are you ready to join a growing team with opportunities right here in West Ocean City? At Expert Wire, we're looking for skilled professionals who take pride in their work. Whether you specialize in residential installations or service work, we have a place for you. Join a team that values expertise, offers incredible pay, great benefits, and gives you the opportunity to grow in a fast-paced, rewarding environment. If you've got the skills and passion for excellence, we want you. Apply today at expertwire247.com. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We're Delmarva proud.
Time is 6:19, and we're getting a live look at the Roosevelt Inlet. We're getting closer to sunrise. There you can see that. Kind of on the right side of that shot, the glow from the sun coming up over the ocean. Bob, get ready to change those clocks this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, okay. It's a necessary chore we have to do twice a year. Oh. But some people want to stay with standard time. Others want to stay with daylight time. So, maybe someday we won't have to move the clocks. But we have to do it again late Saturday night or Sunday morning as 2 a.m. becomes 3 a.m. and we lose an hour of sleep, or you just sleep in an extra hour. And the new sunrise will be at 7:20 a.m. on Sunday. And look at that sunset on Sunday, 7:01 p.m. That means it stays light well after 7:30. Also, a good time to check the batteries in the CO and smoke detectors. Make sure you do that at least twice a year. We've got a lot of wind coming our way again today, so basically all of Delaware, including Sussex County, under this wind advisory through 4 p.m. I think we're looking at gusts at least 30 miles per hour, and the eastern shore also under a wind advisory until 4. Delaware Bay, Atlantic Ocean, and the inland bays, we have a gale warning until 10 a.m. I think those winds will start to back off later in the afternoon and this evening, but it's chilly out the door. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. You factor in gusty winds that at times are gusting 15, almost 20 miles per hour, over 20 miles per hour in Redden. So it's feeling like 27 in Salisbury, 29 in Georgetown, 33 in Milton right now. So bundle up. We have some mid to high level clouds coming through right now. We've got this northwesterly flow, low pressure moving way to the northeast and high pressure to the west. So we've got that pressure gradient, that wind squeezing in between those two systems. There is some rain and snow across the plains, but this area of low pressure will be dipping to our south as we go into the weekend. So really don't have to worry about that. We do have to worry about the winds today as temperatures are rising through the 30s. By 11 a.m., we're in the mid 40s. You see the arrows becoming that greenish color. That means it's breezy. And by 4 o'clock, around 50 in Delmarva, 51 in Millsboro, but 48 in Fenwick Island, 47 in Dewey Beach. So it's going to be brisk. Maybe some cloud cover as we go into this evening. And I think tonight is mostly cloudy. Can't rule out a sprinkle with a weak disturbance moving through. And temperatures will be, I think, at least low 40s, probably 30s to start the day. And then by 1 o'clock, it's going to be breezy again. Boy, what else is new? But I think we'll see more sunshine with temperatures in the low 50s. And then as we go into Sunday morning, we're in the low 30s. And then Sunday, those winds turn more to the south and west, and we do warm it up into the mid 50s. As we're looking at gusty winds over 30 miles per hour today, they do start to calm down tonight, but still pretty breezy again tomorrow, gusting over 30 miles per hour. Good news heading into next week, above normal temperatures. I think we're looking at 60s, close to 70 degrees. You can see that on the Paul Davis 7-day forecast, but we're in the low to mid 50s today through the weekend. And remember, clocks go ahead 1 hour on Sunday morning, 61 Monday, lots of sunshine, up to 70 by Wednesday, looking good there, and still mild and dry into Thursday.
Thank you, Bob. Like the drive. Happening today, there will be a consumer safety fraud meeting. This is at Delaware State Police Troop 7 in Lewis. It's taking place at 9 a.m., so less than 3 hours from now. And organizers say the goal here is informing people how to avoid becoming a victim of scams and frauds. This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what type of scam do you receive the most? So let's take a look at the updated results.
So far, 52% of voters say text message. That's the one I would check off. 37% say email, 9% say phone call, and 2% social media. Matt, what about you?
Text. I think I get a lot of emails. I just don't pay attention to my emails.
Because you get a lot of fan mail, so you have a lot to go through.
That's why I like you, Elise.
That makes sense. Well, if you haven't voted yet, you can still do so on CoastTV.com or on our mobile app.
After the break, pond problems. We have the process of repairing one environment after it's been affected by erosion.
From parades to powerful women, this weekend is going to be action-packed, so stay tuned for your cool things to do.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Winter may be packing its bags, but it left a chill behind. Don't let a cold snap catch you off guard. Call FH Fur for our $69 heating system tune-up. We'll keep your system running smoothly so you're warm and snug until spring finally makes up its mind. Act now and get our no breakdown guarantee. With over 40 years of trusted service, FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical are the pros who've seen and fixed it all.
877-GO-FUR, FHFur.com.
Warm spring days are just around the corner, and Tyndall's Casual Furniture has everything you need to create your perfect outdoor escape. Explore the latest styles in outdoor furniture arriving now, or plan your dream oasis with custom orders guaranteed for spring delivery. All in-stock furniture is on sale, featuring top brands like Pollywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, proudly made in the USA. Visit us in Laura or Lewis, or check out our new location in Frankfort, Delaware, opening soon. We're ready to help you transform your outdoor space. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
They're not just pets. To us, they're family. With Holloway Pet Cremation Services, you can afford to treat them with the same care and respect as any member of your family. Our compassionate team will make prompt arrangements to receive your pet into our care for individual cremation. Plus, Holloway has so many beautiful ways to treasure them forever. Ask about adding our Forever With Me keepsake package, including an engraved urn, ink ball print, lock of fur, and a keepsake of your choice. Holloway Pet Cremation Services, serving all of Delmarva.
It's been a little bit of a love relationship between DeFebo's and Avery Hall. Avery Hall just offers that next level service, which is what I do for a living. I am in the service business. So to find a company like Avery Hall who offers that personal service, where I'm talking to a human being and not an operator, is just priceless. I think Avery Hall is reliable, and that's very important to me. I have other things to do. Avery Hall allows me to take care of other things.
One pond in coastal Sussex County is facing some erosion problems, so city leaders are testing the waters and how to fix it. Here's a look at the Blockhouse Pond in Lewis. You can see some of the edges have gotten steep and jagged, and city officials are saying there are 3 ideas on how to fix it, including building a wall along the edge, placing riprap and stones on the shore, and building a living wall, a natural layer that would protect the shoreline. And Lewis's assistant city manager says they've been watching this erosion for several months now.
I do recommend that we do the project all at once and not in stages, because if we repair one section, the wave action will just go to where it's open and it will continue to erode.
Lewis's City Council will discuss those options at their meeting this coming Monday. And if a decision is made, city leaders say a study will be needed before any design is implemented. Matt, I know you're anxiously waiting to bring out that beach chair, sit in the sand.
Yeah.
I don't think this weekend looks promising for that.
I don't think it does. As
No.
that song says, summer is my time of year.
That's for sure.
I think we are a ways away from that.
Yeah, but we might get a little taste next week, a little taste of, spring-like weather. Not summer-like weather, but it's still a couple of months off. But we still have the wind today, a gale warning for the Atlantic Ocean, Delaware Bay, and the inland bays as well. Lots of whitecaps out there, gusts over 35 miles per hour. Assateague and Chincoteague starting out cold in the 30s. More clouds this morning, then more sun this afternoon with upper 50s, and those waves around 2 to 5 feet. Upper 40s for Fenwick Island and Ocean City, and it's going to be windy with those gusts over 30. Next 3 days on the bay side, we're in the 50s for Cambridge. The winds will calm down over the weekend. And Crisfield, you're looking at 49 today, and then lower 50s Saturday and Sunday with a mix of sun and clouds. So things do calm down into the weekend. No big storms on the horizon. A bit of a warm up into next week. Much more on that coming up in the next half hour.
All right, Bob, parades, tributes, and more. Christina DeRobertis has your cool things to do.
Don't forget, this weekend is daylight saving time, so yes, we are going to lose an hour of. That means later sunsets and one step closer to spring and summer. Plus, there's plenty happening this weekend, so let's start in Milton.
On Sunday, lace up your sneakers for the 12th annual Lucky Leprechaun 5K. It starts at 11 a.m. and then keep the St. Patrick's Day spirit going with the annual Milton St. Patrick's Day Parade. That starts at 2 p.m. Also in Milton, Twin Branch Winery is back after an unexpected 15-month closure. They're reopening Friday just in time for a weekend toast. In Ocean City, it's lights, camera, action at the 9th annual Ocean City Film Festival. It's hosted by the Art League of Ocean City, and the festival highlights filmmakers of all backgrounds. Flagship Cinemas in West Ocean City is one of the main screening spots. Saturday is International Women's Day, and the Milford Museum is honoring Women's History Month with a program on the secret Rosies of World War II. It starts at 1 p.m. at the Milford Public Library, and of course we all know Rosie the Riveter as the women who worked in manufacturing during the war. This program will highlight the women who worked in intelligence and code breaking. Monday is Harriet Tubman Day. You can celebrate at the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad State Park. That's in Dorchester County on Saturday. It's an all-day event offering a deep dive into her incredible legacy. And if you're looking for ways to stay active and healthy, the Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo is happening Saturday at Cape Henlopen High School.
And for all the details, just head over to CoastTV.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun. Your dream home isn't just built, it's crafted. And at Bay to Beach Builders, every detail matters. Bay to Beach Builders is honored to be recognized by the National Association of Home Builders Best in American Living. With our state-of-the-art design studio, you create an experience tailored to your lifestyle. From Amish craftsmanship to innovative design, we bring passion and precision to every home. Let's build something extraordinary together. Bay to Beach Builders. Imagine your home. Create your space. Live your life.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
Victory isn't just the finish line, it's the fire that drives us. Seizing opportunities, rising to challenges, and never backing down. At the Delmarva Sports Network, we celebrate the wins, big and small. We honor the hustle, the heart, and the heroes. Because DSN is where local teams become legends. It's where champions shine, and every victory inspires the next. Delmarva Sports Network, local teams, big dreams.
You know, any good reporter tries to stay connected with important officials in the community. I try my best to stay connected with, you know, just the man on the street or woman on the street that I interview. I'll get their phone number, become friends with them on Facebook, and, you know, just reach out to them, have conversations about what's going on, what they think maybe needs some attention in their community, and I just try to stay friends.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home. Now on Coast TV News.
Setting stormwater strategy, the plans being reviewed in Rehoboth Beach and the potential impact to property owners.
It's breezy and it's a cold start to our Friday, feeling like 20s and 30s out the door. Bundle up. A windy end to the week and then a calmer weekend with some sunshine. I'll have all the details coming up.
Migrant education money, we have the Delaware bill that mandates a student program and how it will be paid for.
Fundraising frenzy, the benefits of the charity event Do More 24 as time is ticking towards its end.
This is Coast TV News Today.
March 7th, 2025. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning. I'm Elisa Weber. Thank you for joining us.
And the time is 6:32. And as someone once said, you got to get down with Friday.
I think they said a little bit more than just that line, though.
Might have.
You can, no.
No one wants me to sing that.
I think people do.
If you do want it, you're going to have to pay tickets at an outside establishment. So.
All right. Well, Bob, I don't know. Would Bob and I have to pay if we wanted to see that?
You get the VIP card.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. I get to go past the velvet rope. I'm looking forward to that, Matt, for sure. It's cold out the door this morning on this Friday. 36 in Delmar, 37 in Redden, 38 in Ocean City, 36 in Bethany Beach, and yeah, we've got that ever-present wind. It's pretty breezy, gusting up to 20 at the beaches, Indian River Inlet, 22 in Redden. It feels like 29 in Georgetown with the wind, so really want to bundle up, layer up this morning. 27 in Salisbury, feeling like 36 in Rehoboth. We do have some high clouds floating through right now, and we'll continue to see those high clouds for a little while, but we're in this northwesterly flow with low pressure moving away and high pressure off to the south and west. We're seeing that pressure gradient, and we'll continue to see that wind today. Temperatures warming through the 30s into the 40s late morning, but feeling colder as that wind is ramping up. By mid-afternoon, around 52 in Long Neck, 51 in Ellendale, 51 in Selbyville, but 48 in Fenwick Island. And once again, feeling much colder with that wind. And if you're headed out on this Friday evening, bundle up. It will be blustery and chilly. Here's the drive cast. Some high clouds this morning. I gave it the yellow light because it will be breezy, and you'll have to hang on to that steering wheel extra tight this morning into this afternoon and this evening as it remains windy and on the cool side as well.
Thank you, Bob. And our top story this half hour, Rehoboth Beach is taking a major step towards better stormwater management. The city is working with engineering firm AECom to develop a stormwater utility implementation plan aiming to fund critical improvements. This follows years of planning, and this plan will outline funding needs, fee structure, and possible cost mitigation for property owners.
Earlier this week, we told you how a student at Frederick Douglass Elementary School brought an unloaded gun inside that building, and now Seaford School District leaders are considering metal detectors. It was an unloaded gun that made its way inside the school. Officials there say they don't want to install a weapons detection equipment in elementary schools, but now this is on the table. The district already has placed constables in all elementary schools last year. The new overnight, more Delaware taxpayer money could be used to pay for the education of migrant students. House Bill 44 was introduced yesterday. It requires the state government to have a migrant education program. Rehoboth Beach area Democrat Claire Snyder Hall is a co-sponsor. In reading the bill, it says if federal funds are not available, the Delaware Department of Education must transfer money from a supplemental fund for this effort. The bill has been assigned to the House Administration Committee.
Happening today, Lewis Mayor Andrew Williams and the City Council will continue their work on finalizing the fiscal year 2026 budget. Draft versions we have seen show a $4 million increase from last year's approved budget. And the new fiscal year in Lewis begins April 1st, giving the city just over 3 weeks to have a new budget in place.
This just in, if you pay your Milford city bills online, that system is temporarily shutting down this afternoon, 4 o'clock to be specific. And this will last until Monday morning. Milford officials are saying this is for software maintenance.
This just in, we are almost 12 hours into Do More 24. That's a 24-hour fundraising campaign for Delaware nonprofits. And right now, you're looking at a live stream led by Spur Impact, a leadership development nonprofit. And the executive director says there's a reason why everyone is giving today.
We have a lot of sponsors, a lot of foundations, a lot of corporate partners who are all sort of amplifying these donations in different ways. So every donation that comes in, whether it's the food bank or, animal shelter or the Spur Impact or United Way or any of these others that are participating, they'll increase it, through a stretch pool or a prize. So everybody gets a little more.
Do More 24 goes until 6 p.m. and we have a link right now on CoastTV.com.
Happening today, Twin Branch Winery, take 2. Milton Vineyard is set to reopen after a back and forth with the Sussex County government over zoning issues. A big sticking point was the permits to allow for the tasting room on the winery's land. After that was resolved, the state fire marshal's office found that the business needed a new sprinkler system. According to Twin Branch, today is a soft opening and they're promising to feature some new wines.
We are now taking a live look at our nation's capital, and new this morning, President Trump is delaying 25% tariffs on many imports from Canada and Mexico. 25% tariffs on many of those Canadian and Mexican imports are now scheduled to take effect on April 2nd. That's when the Trump administration says potentially wider-reaching reciprocal duties are set to start. And American companies might feel more pain if they have to shell out new tariffs starting next month. Stock market investors seem nervous about that possibility.
I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong.
And Trump promises tariffs will benefit the U.S. in the end, and economists say they can see a boost from certain domestic industries or workers.
Job market experienced a big spike in layoffs last month. U.S. employers plan to eliminate more than 172,000 positions in February. According to a recent report, most of the job cuts came in the government bureaucracy, led by layoffs in the Trump administration. Other areas with high layoffs included retail, technology, and consumer products. And we got a lot more news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, buying baby chicks will tell you how the animals are becoming a hot commodity in Maryland amid the egg price problems.
And Decatur, Dunn, and Torney, how the Seahawks postseason ride came to an end in the Maryland high school boys basketball postseason.
And Dune Grass Gathering will tell you how you can participate in protecting Delaware's dunes in Fenwick Island. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Middays with April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through my workday.
She plays my favorite songs.
She helped me find my furry friend.
She's always making me smile.
Listening to April is the best way to get through my workday.
She makes me feel special.
Middays with April, weekdays 10 to 3 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3, sponsored by Dorchester County Office of Tourism.
It had been an ongoing issue with the duckboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone. thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond Services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
.641 on our Friday morning. A beautiful sunrise in progress on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. Some high wispy clouds. It's cold out there. We're into the mid-30s right now, even low 30s in Ocean Pines. 33 there, 35 in Georgetown. So bundle up, and yes, it's breezy on top of those cold winds, up to about 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it's feeling like upper 20s in some cases and 30s for the rest of us. And we have some of those high wispy clouds floating through otherwise a mostly sunny day. But yeah, another windy one is in store. Today's checklist: secure the outdoor items again or bring them inside because it will be windy. Drive with caution with the strong winds. Make sure you have a windbreaker, a warm beverage, and your sunglasses as well. And congratulations to Doug Frisch from Rehoboth Beach. He is the proud owner of a new umbrella from CoastTV and Paul Davis.
Thank you, Bob. And we're learning about some of the family events planned on the beach for the summer in Fenwick Island. According to the town's beach committee, there are 3 movies planned. Starting on June 20th, it will be Monsters, Inc. On July 18th, Moana 2. And on August 15th, it's Up. And there's also a bonfire planned for July 5th.
New overnight, Fenwick Island looking for assisting with its 35th annual dune grass planting. According to town officials, on March 15th, this will run from 9 a.m. to noon, and the goal of the project is to plant bare areas in order to keep building and protecting the dunes.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Yes, Colonel Boyce, Kent Island Boys, the Cambridge guys, Snow Hill girls, and Parkside girls all moving to the Elite Eight. So what about the Stephen Decatur boys? It's the South River Seahawks visiting Berlin, Maryland, and the winner of this one would move on to the Elite Eight. Jamie Finn of South River going to get us started, and the Seahawks, they were filling up from downtown. That is nothing but net on the tray. It's a 3-zip lead. Then it's David Chandler to Judah Carmack, pretty vision, and the laying off glass. And then this time, Carmack going to pick up some loose change off the miss from Tucker. How about Carmack putting it up and in? And then Jonah Hall of South River right back at you from the wing. That's good. 28 in favor of the visitors. Back to Finn doing his thing. It's a heat check. I told you South River was lighting up from deep. Another one goes down. Seahawks on top 28-13. Chandler with the answer. Pull up, butter. Stephen Decatur back within 10. Corey Warren of South River saying, watch this. He rattles in a triple. 32-18 your score at the half. Let's go to the third. Finn off back iron and in. He gets the roll. 37-20 South River. Jaden McDuffie, he just continues to pour it in. South River would ultimately come away with the victory in this one as they take it 57-45 and eliminate the Seahawks and knock them out of the playoffs. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, Dover plays tonight in the Final Four against St. George's.
And coming up tonight on DSN at 6:30, it is Stellar Fight 61, 10:30. Catch a recap of all of tonight's sports action on the Final Score.
If you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up right now for free at coasttv.com and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday. And here's a look at what's coming up this afternoon on Coast Life at 4.
It's the Friday edition that we are getting ready for here on Coast Life. Let's see what's coming up today at 4. We are attending a ribbon cutting for a Delaware mobile home repair.
Plus, we've got a great pet of the week. You're not going to want to miss this little one.
And we know you've got so many questions when it comes to the wild world of real estate, and we've got the friends that have the answers for you. All that and more is coming up today at 4 on Coast Life.
We're seeing beautiful blue skies over Delaware Bay on the Tullen and Razor Cam, 36 degrees. It's just cold out there, and it's going to be another windy day to end the week. And then calmer conditions for the weekend. We'll see some sunshine and a bigger warm up into next week. Your full forecast details coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Casa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sunder Casa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Casa Jewelers.
At Casa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
Over 50 years ago, JD Asphalt was built on strong family values and a commitment to quality. For 3 generations, we've stayed true to those principles, delivering friendly service and fast premium results that's built to last. Growing up, my dad showed me what it takes to be the best. And now I'm passing the same knowledge on to my kids, ensuring our commitment to quality lives on. JD Asphalt, quality paving, family owned and trusted for over 50 years.
How many bottles of water do you drink every day? Wish you could get an endless supply of bottle quality water right at your sink? You can with Shore Water Refining. For about $2 a day, you'll never need to buy another bottle of water. Our reverse osmosis system will take up less room than one case and save you time and money. And as a bonus, we'll install an emergency shutoff valve under your sink to protect you while you're away. Absolutely free. Call or visit us online at shorewaterde.com today to get started.
The weather is brought to you by Royal Plus. In disaster's wake, there's only one call to make.
It starts small, just a drip. But when tragedy strikes, it doesn't wait for you to be ready. Whether it's a natural disaster or an everyday life mishap. In disaster's wake, there's only one call to make. Royal Plus Disaster Cleanup. Visit us at royalplus.com to learn more.
The time is now 6:47 and we are taking a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach this morning. And Bob, that's a beautiful sunrise. I'm really glad I'm not there because we know the wind's probably brutal right now.
It's that deceptive sunshine, Alicia.
Yes.
You look from inside, it's like, ooh, that looks inviting. Let's go to the beach today. And then maybe not so much. It will be another windy day at the beach and a chilly one as well. We're going to be seeing gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. Maybe not howling like yesterday, but still pretty breezy to windy. And the weekend, we'll see some sun, we'll see some clouds. Winds will calm down, and we'll see highs into the 50s. And we still have a wind advisory going through 4 p.m. for all of Sussex County, pretty much all of Delaware, for those gusty winds this afternoon. And even the eastern shore, we're looking at gusty winds too. And farther south, you don't have a wind advisory, but it's still going to be breezy to windy for you as well. And a gale warning, Delaware Bay down into the Atlantic Ocean and the inland bays until 10 o'clock this morning. It's cold out there. 35 in Georgetown and Milton, 37 in Ocean City, 36 in Delmarva. Bundle up, and yes, we've got the breeze. Sustained winds around 6 to 12 miles per hour, but they're gusting close to 20 in Salisbury right now, 15 in Millsboro, and they'll be ramping up throughout the morning hours. And it feels like 20s and 30s out the door, so make sure you bundle up. We're seeing some of those high wispy clouds making for a beautiful sunrise, and we'll see some of those high clouds coming through this morning, and we'll see times of sun too. And it's that cold northwesterly wind, even some snow showers upstate New York. We've got high pressure just to our west, and then there's low pressure across the plains with rain and snow here, but this system will be diving to the south, so pretty much missing us and giving us a decent weekend. It's going to be a breezy and chilly, windy day. Mid-morning, we're in the 30s to low 40s on Futurecast by 11. You see those arrows changing color. That means those winds are picking up. 45 in Millsboro, Lewis 45, Fenwick Island 43. And then by 4 o'clock, we're into the low 50s from Seaford back through Delmarva and Selbyville. 48 Fenwick Island, 47 in Dewey Beach. I think we'll increase the clouds this evening. It becomes mainly cloudy overnight, maybe a sprinkle late tonight. And I think temperatures in the 30s and 40s to begin the day tomorrow. And then by noon or thereabouts tomorrow, it's breezy out of the northwest. Temperatures in the low 50s. And as we go into your Sunday, a cold start. Bundle up, make sure you set the clocks ahead 1 hour, and we're looking at highs maybe a little warmer into the mid-50s with a southwesterly breeze, but it's going to be windy today, as you know. Gusts over 35 miles per hour at times. Those winds do die down a little bit tonight, and then they rev up again by Saturday afternoon. And if you like the warmer weather, hang in there. Above normal temperatures as we go into next week. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 53 today, and then chilly into the weekend, mid-50s. More clouds Saturday, more sun on Sunday. As the clocks go ahead 1 hour, a good idea to check the batteries in the CO and smoke detector. 61 Monday, nice little stretch of spring-like warmth next week. 65 Tuesday, 70 Wednesday, and then 67 Thursday, and no big storms on the horizon.
That is some good news. Thanks for that, Bob. Baby chickens have become a big commodity on Maryland's Eastern Shore, with egg prices continuing to be high. Backyard flocks are becoming more popular, and it's made the Mill, that's a livestock supply store in Salisbury, a much busier place. A lot of people there trying to buy chicks. The store manager says people lined up outside the gates before the store opened, only to be told the store's first shipment of the month wasn't there yet. Then around 1:30 Thursday afternoon, the chicks arrived. Get this, by 4, they had sold out.
It's actually, it's exciting, but it's a little disappointing when you can't give them the product they want. So, and then they're disappointed. So, but they're coming back.
Dan White says the store usually sells chicks throughout the spring and summer, but this year chicks are only available in March.
The time is now 6:51, and we're going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And in this hour, today's coastal pet, again, this comes to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. Look at that.
Those
That's
eyes.
Rita. Rita is a shy sweetheart, very loving. At least I better not let my wife see that one. Rita might be in my home at some point today.
I'm going to call Shannon
I'm
up.
sure, yeah, thanks. But if you want to adopt that great-looking kitty or some of the other lovable pets, you can visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA.
And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos and tell us what makes them so special. You can take a look at your screen.
Yep, that's where you'll see the QR code. Scan that, get your friends to us here. Then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
And it's a beautiful sunrise on this Friday morning in Cambridge and elsewhere. High clouds, beautiful conditions out there. It's just cold and breezy, and it will be another windy day to end the work week. And then this weekend, the winds do calm down, and we'll see some sunshine as well, but still on the chilly side, but a bigger warm-up as we go into next week. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
What am I going to do with all these plants?
Boys, these plants need style.
Come on, let's boogie. Let's find something funky, fun, and fabulous at the Pottery Place in Fenwick Island, your one-stop shop for the most unique decor on the shore. With the largest selection of pottery, art, gifts, furniture, houseware, novelties, and more.
Looking for something special?
Special orders and free local delivery are available.
That's just spiffy.
The Pottery Place in Fenwick Island, Delaware, a family tradition for over 50 years.
Warm spring days are just around the corner, and Tyndall's Casual Furniture has everything you need to create your perfect outdoor escape. Explore the latest styles in outdoor furniture arriving now, or plan your dream oasis with custom orders guaranteed for spring delivery. All in-stock furniture is on sale, featuring top brands like Pollywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, proudly made in the USA. Visit us in Laura or Lewis, or check out our new location in Frankfort, Delaware, opening soon. We're ready to help you transform your outdoor space. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
When you're ready to build an extraordinary custom home or an exceptional commercial building, Brendan T. Warfel is here for you. From high-end residential homes to customized commercial facilities, Brendan T. Warfel will provide you with honest and upfront pricing, personal service, and stunning finished products. Choose quality. Choose Brendan T. Warfel.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
With Brendan T. Warfel, excellence comes standard.
The 9th Annual Ocean City Film Festival is March 6th through the 9th. Enjoy 100 independent films and party with the stars. Help us welcome 2 local award-winning filmmakers, John Chester and Erica Messer. They'll be on stage at the OC Performing Arts Center commentating on their film, The Biggest Little Fawn. Tickets start at just $20. Make it a weekend and stay at the beach starting at only $59 per night. Get your passes at OCMDFilmFestival.com.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Friday at 7 on CoastTV.
The excitement returns.
The Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Players from the past are back.
Fantastic game.
Only one will emerge champion.
Who knows what's next?
Friday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
55, and here are the things you need to know before you go. If you pay your Milford City bills online, that system is temporarily shutting down this afternoon at 4 o'clock. This will last until Monday morning, and Milford officials are saying this is for software maintenance.
We had all those power situations on Wednesday due to high winds. We're now learning the cause of one of the outages in the Millsboro area. This tree crashed into some power lines. This was on Route 24 near Williams Street. According to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company, Delmarva Power was also on the scene assisting to restore power. No injuries are being reported from this.
DelDOT is asking for ideas for its capital transportation program, and the agency says it is looking for anything from road repairs, improvements, or even initiatives. DelDOT says it needs ideas by March 24th. And it is 6:56. We're going to take a quick look at your forecast before you head out the door into the wind.
Hey, Bob, let's just have a good weekend, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
Come
that.
on, let's.
All right, let's have a good weekend. No severe weather, no snowstorms, and maybe we're done with the snow altogether, guys. Yeah, I'm going out on that limb and saying maybe no more snow, but not seeing any snow, but definitely those winds calming down as we go into the weekend. For today, if you're headed to the beach or anywhere outdoors, it's going to be chilly. We're in the 30s this morning, and with that wind feeling like 20s, and then it's a slow warm up through the 40s and then into the lower 50s this afternoon. But with that wind feeling like 40s, and that wind will be gusting up to 35 miles per hour at times, and some of us not getting out of the 40s. So kind of a chilly day. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 53 today, and then heading into the weekend, not too bad. I think we'll see more clouds than sun on Saturday. 54, and as we've been talking about, clocks go ahead Sunday morning, and as that happens, we're going to be light till at least 7:30 in the evening on Sunday. And Sunday, not a bad day, mostly sunny, 55. And then next week is spring-like, lower 60s Monday, 65 Tuesday, lots of sunshine up to 70 by Wednesday. And then we're seeing temperatures falling off a little bit by the end of next week into the lower 60s. But next weekend looking pretty good. Upper 60s and maybe some spring showers Sunday. So maybe spring will be here to stay at that time.
I don't have any complaints about that forecast, Bob. Well, thank you so much for joining us here for Coast TV News today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
Then we'll be back for Coast TV News midday at 11.
And for even more news and coverage you can count on, download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great Friday morning, everybody.